Hi, ladies. Happy Wednesday.
It's hump day. It's hump
Happy
Hump
day.
day,
Wednesday.
hump day, hump day, hump day.
Right.
Happy
We
Wednesday.
are back. Real
We
chill conversations.
yes, with another dope episode. We're gonna have a conversation tonight. And if there's a lag or there's a delay, my Wi-Fi connection is not as stable. But we got this little hurricane situation going on. I'm not in hurricane zone as of right now, but who knows what's going on. So I saw some news footage of some weather forecasters looking like they're about to blow away in the wind out in that rain. So I just pray for anyone whose families or friends are in the zone right now that they are staying safe, that they don't lose power, electricity, gas, that whole bit. And so, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this topic. Edwina, this is something that I know you had mentioned, but it's also something that I had strongly reacted to, and it is the backlash over the new Disney Little Mermaid movie starring Black actress and half of the singing duo, Chloe and Halle Bailey. So the trailer was released sometime last weekend or the weekend before that, and the internet went nuts. Social media went nuts. This trailer got 1.5 million dislikes on YouTube with a trending hashtag of not my Ariel. And the thing I want to know is why not her? Why can't she be Ariel? Why can't we have a woman of color? Why can't we have a Black woman? Why can't we have someone else other than a Caucasian playing a princess in a Disney movie? Ladies, what are your thoughts?
Let's remake all of them.
Exactly. Are they crazy?
They're crazy. They are literally crazy. Um, there is, like I said, so much backlash over this. And what I don't understand is why not. When we had the Princess and the Frog, when that Disney movie was remade, Black actress Aniki Noni Rose, she voiced that character. That character was in color, was a woman of color in that film. So Halle Bailey is only the second Black actress to play the lead in a Disney film involving a type of princess. But why can't we have Black princesses? Why is this such an issue? And why are we so up in arms? And why not my Ariel? Why is not my Ariel a trending topic? Why is that even a thing? That's what really upsets me. That's what bothers me. And I'd like to know, Adrina, from your perspective, knowing that you have a daughter and you as well, Dominique, knowing that you have a daughter, what would you say to them in terms of this whole situation and helping them understand why this is so important that this young lady was able to get this role and play Ariel in this Disney movie?
Well, I can say this. I was that mom that showed my daughter the trailer of, the new mermaid. And I just wanted to see her reaction because, everybody on TikTok was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And the first thing that came out her mouth, oh, mom, it's a mermaid. I like mermaids. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then when we got to the end of it, she was like, she's brown. And then she started
Aw.
singing her favorite song, Brown Skin Girl. She was like, Mommy, she looks like me.
Aw.
And for me to see the joy in her little eyes, I was like, oh, that's like, it's amazing because um, when I was growing up, that's all we saw was white princesses, white dolls, white Barbies. Like, I don't think we even had a black Barbie then when I was growing up. Um, that's all we saw. So for her to see that, and for me to see that, it's like, wow, times are changing. This is so amazing because we have never had another brown black princess other than Tatiana, and she was huge when she first came out because we never had one. Um, but the hurtful part about it is people are not adapting to the change of it. And even though change can be hard, change is also good in the process, you know? And it goes back to, for me, it goes back to how we're not accepted for our color. People say, oh, we accept Black people, we love Black people, but do you really? Because your actions behind a fake mermaid is going totally left. You're not
Right.
showing that you really care about our race or our color because you're getting so upset about a mermaid. And I was having this conversation with Dominique because, you know, I was just talking to her about it. And I was like, Dominique, if you really want to get into like the mermaid, there's really seven mermaids that they have been talking about. When you get into the Little Mermaid, it's not just one, it's seven of them. There were seven sisters, you know what I mean? And Ariel, the princess with the red hair, she was the uh, um, Little Mermaid from the seven seas, like the Red Sea. And if you look on the map, the Red Sea is in Israel. Israel are actually brown skinned people. If you really
Yeah.
want to get into it, you see, so why would you make her white in the first place? You see? So people don't understand that when people want to make an uproar about it, the person that actually wrote the character of it made it where she was the princess of the Red Sea. The Red Sea is in Israel. So it's just amazing how, you know, people can take one thing and then switch it. You know, um, when they started talking about this thing, the Little Mermaid, they started talking about Jesus. Oh, Jesus white, Jesus white. Do your history, know your facts. Jesus is definitely not white. You see what I mean? So it goes back to, like I said before, some, not all, they don't accept our skin. They don't accept who we are. And it's a shell shock to them now because now they're making more characters like us. I just heard the other day they're going to make a Tinkerbell with a brown skinned girl. Heck yeah, I am excited. Like Black girl magic all the way. And it's nothing against the other races. It's like, let this be our time to shine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's how
Yeah.
I feel. Nothing against the other races. I'm going to say that. There's nothing against the other races. But let this be our time to shine where our little girls can be excited about having a character that looks like them. That's all.
My daughter, she was excited when I did ask her about it because at first I did have to ask her, did she see it? And she was like, yes, she was excited about it. So, yes, let's do more. Let's remake more. I mean, it's sad, that we're in 2022 and people are still going back, like having this whole backlash about it. But I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it too. And the Disney branch released a statement. I'm going to read the statement that they released. And it says, these poor, unfortunate souls, in support of the choice to cast Bailey, for the sake of the argument, let's say that Ariel too is Danish. Danish mermaids can be Black because Danish people can be Black. But spoiler alert, the character of Ariel is a work of fiction. So after all this is said and done, you cannot get past the idea that choosing the incredible, sensational, highly talented, gorgeous Halle Bailey is anything other than inspired casting. That is because she doesn't look like the cartoon one. Oh boy, do I have some news for you about you. So that's Disney's statement. That's what they released. And also, they wanted to point out that it's not necessarily the first time that they put a woman of color in a remake or in a movie. Brandy and Kiki Palmer have both played Cinderella. Brandy played Cinderella on screen with Whitney Houston, and Kiki Palmer played Cinderella on stage. And Toni Braxton played Belle on Broadway. Um, but there was no trending social media going on about the casting of these women in these roles. So I just think that it's very unfortunate that this is even a thing, that this even has to exist, and why this is putting such a negative stamp on this movie that's coming out, to get 1.5 million dislikes on YouTube and for there to be a trending topic, Not My Ariel, was just so disappointing. But it also was a reality check, I think, that we're not where we really need to be in terms of really being accepting and embracing of people of color. I mean, it's still like we're in the
Yeah,
1950s.
yeah, that's so true. That's so true. And right after the trailer came out, guys, it was a young man that went on TikTok and made a nasty video imitating the young girls by putting on a fake black mask and a red wig. And it's like, what was your purpose to do that? To imitate innocent little girls that don't know what's really going on in the world. They just know I'm about to see a black mermaid that looks like me. And you can sit here and mock these little girls. That hurt me the most because it's like you're a grown man mocking 4 and 5 year olds for what? What was the purpose behind it? Just because she's black?
Right.
Would you put on a tan mask for a white person? You see?
At the end of the day, everybody needs to grow up. The world is all about inclusion now. Everybody's getting what's theirs. The LGBT, they have, their roles. Black women now are making, big strides very quickly. Boom, we have their roles. It's like just let everybody have it. Like if your group or whoever you're standing behind rallying for, whatever, it's not y'all's turn right now, just step to the side and just, still clap unless you're a freaking hater. Because at the end of the day, happy people ain't hating and haters ain't happy. So either act or be in denial. Let everybody have their shine. Let the girls have their thing. I'm not going to say that white people haven't, they've been having the forefront when it comes to film for a long time and setting certain standards and being in the forefront for so long that inclusion is just now becoming a thing in like 2020 when it comes to like the vice president and all that good stuff, even trickling down. So just let the people have their chance when it's their turn. Sit back, relax, keep working harder, and soon it will circle back around. Like, that's just life and survival of the fittest.
I so
I
agree.
feel like it's very petty. I mean, it's petty.
Right. Like, what's wrong with everybody getting, a turn at this? They love,
Because they're not used to it. And I feel like the people that are going against it, they're just having a little pity party because they wanted to go a certain way. And by them
yeah,
saying not my area and protesting it, it's
can't,
going to go away.
But I mean,
But
they
it's not.
had their time to shine.
you
It's
Exactly.
can't,
always
But
a
but
white
but like
doll.
Natalie
It's
said,
always
but
a
guys, you have to
white
remember,
character. You
yeah, she
know,
is. I totally agree with you, but like Natalie just said, they had their time. They're used to being in the forefront. When you're used to having that attention and being in the forefront and not having an African American person, black, black man or black woman in the forefront, they're not used to that. That intimidates them in reality. And then I was watching on TikTok, it was one guy, he was like, what if we go ahead and we play the part in Roots?
oh yes, I saw that. And
Roots
what did
Oh,
or
Candace Owens had to say about it? Because I saw something on.
And I was like, "Are you kidding me? Go ahead and play the part of Roots. You go ahead, play Kunta Kinte all you want to."
but
Did
here's the
any
thing.
one of y'all saw that? What did
No,
Candace Owens say about it?
Oh,
I
I
have.
didn't. I didn't hear what Candace Owens said. I just heard him. He was so mad. He was like, "What if we steal y'all movie and play the part of Roots?" I was like, "Yeah, go
But
ahead."
this is a fictional film.
It
This is
is,
a work of fiction.
Right.
This is a
but
cartoon
that's what they don't
Root
understand. They don't
Root is
understand that
history.
Roots really happened.
Roots
Roots
is
is
history. So you need
okay.
actual black people to play in the
Exactly.
historical role. Just
Exactly.
like they used Elizabeth Taylor for Cleopatra. Cleopatra was a black woman. She should have
Yeah.
never been, they should have asked back then, but they didn't. And they did that with a lot of films. A lot of films were actually should the roles were actually of black people, but they used white people in for the roles. There was a movie that Angelina Jolie played in. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it had to do with a biracial woman, and I think she was searching for her child like overseas or something like that. Her husband was like a war photographer, and I think he was involved in a mission or something like that in combat. But anyway, people were up in arms because they had Angelina Jolie playing a biracial woman. They put on a, you know, curly afro type wig on her and put on some darker makeup. I mean, they've done this before. Instead of actually casting a black person, they cast a white person, and then they try to do their magic tricks with hair and makeup. But The Little Mermaid is a fictional movie. It is based off of a cartoon. Roots, as we're talking about, is historical. It's history. It actually happened. So you'd want to use actual black actors for a historical role like that. That's a huge difference than a cartoon, which is fiction, and you can
That's
make any.
Brenda, I say if they want to go ahead and recreate Roots and let them be slaves, let them. I'm just saying. They're saying they want to do it. Why not? Let them pick some cotton for once. Let them
Hey,
see
that
how it
would be
feels.
yeah, that would probably be under the comedy.
I
Yeah.
I don't know.
topics
Yeah.
like these I can't, because we will get censored, flagged, taken down, like protested against. Like, I'm holding my tongue so badly. It's just like let the people have their shine. Like, whatever group it is, boom, kudos to you. You deserved it. Everybody that's doing what they're supposed to do is just boom on that up and up, and they just deserve that. If it's your turn, boom, you work that hard for it. We have been working too dang hard for it. So it's like, let us
Exactly. Exactly. And what gets to
sit
me,
back, take notes, and boom. But
yeah.
right, Edwina, like, come
I
on.
agree, but what gets to me is it's the old crusty people that already had their time to shine. It's like people in their 30s and 40s that are complaining. These young kids are not complaining. Even the videos where you see the white little girls, they're like, "Oh my God, it's a black Ariel." They're
Yeah,
excited.
it's
It's
nothing
their
bad.
parents are the ones that are upset about it. Sit your old crusty butt down. You have nothing to be upset about. You had your time to shine.
Yeah,
Okay,
nothing wrong
that's
with
that's
that.
ridiculous.
But that's
Like you in
learned
your
at
40s
home
throwing a fit
too.
about it.
Say it again, Dominic.
Yeah, that's learned at home. I don't think
Yeah.
kids just come out and say they just gonna be racist one day. You see what
It's
I'm saying?
taught.
It's like
It's a taught thing. You're right.
taught, to me, in my opinion.
And in those types of situations, it's like one of those where it's, you know, those are the people that then turn around and say, but oh, like I have black friends and I love black people, but
I
you're
can't
upset that
stand
the
that.
it is
Like,
being
what is the
played.
purpose of just saying to justify because you have a black friend, you're not racist?
Right, right, which we see happen all of the time. But
All the time.
I have black friends. I love black people, but you don't love them enough to see them playing roles in
No,
movies that you're going to
no.
spend on. You're not going to spend money on this movie. You're telling us you're going to boycott this movie because the lead actress in it is black, because Ariel is not being played by a white girl. Like it, I don't. You got to make
I
it make.
say let's let Haley Bailey shine, baby.
Let's let her do her thing. She's been doing her thing. I mean,
She has. She has.
acting to being on Grownish. I mean, she's really been doing it. Both and her sister have been working very, very hard,
Yeah.
and they deserve this, and they've earned it. And we're in 2022, about to be in 2023. We done made it through a damn pandemic and an absolutely crazy uh presidential election, and we've got all this nonsense going on. Can we just get back to living life and focusing on the things that are important and the things that matter, and not arguing and getting bitter and going
Right.
back and forth on social media over this girl playing this role?
Because after all this, we have way bigger fish to fry. So
Yes.
let's just boy,
Exactly.
we could just accept it and move on. Just let them have it. Let those girls have it. They're young, they're vibrant, they're living. She's fit for the role, in
Yeah.
my
She
She's
is. I
perfect
was
and
just
she's
about to say
gorgeous
she looks
with
like a
red hair.
mermaid.
Naturally, she
Yeah.
like, could have
She
red
looks like a real
on.
mermaid.
Yeah.
We fit
Yeah,
the
she's
red
gorgeous.
from the yin
They
to the
picked the right
yang.
person.
So let's not even go there. But
Beautiful.
yeah,
She is beautiful.
but we should focus on the good, not the bad. So
Definitely focus on the
and
good. I mean, I saw the trailer and I thought the trailer was excellent. I thought the singing was excellent. We already know she could sing from being in the group with her sister. We already know she can act from her being on Grownish, but to see her step out on her own into this role of a Disney movie, of a remake. I mean, that's such, that's such an accomplishment and something to be proud of. So let's give her her flowers now while she's living and she can enjoy it. And let's not spoil this moment for her. I wish there was a way to compensate her for all those dislikes on YouTube. Let's, I don't know, tell everyone to go ahead and like the trailer. Go to YouTube, watch the trailer and like it. Let's get those likes up for her because this movie it's been made, it's been created. They released the trailer, it's coming out. Y'all need to go to the box office, spend your money, and watch this girl in this movie.
Yeah.
facts.
And hashtag my new Ariel.
That's right. Change the hashtag to my new Ariel. That's a great idea, Adrina. Great idea.
Well,
My
me and my mini me, we're gonna be front row to see the movie, and we're so excited.
When
And it was so funny because when we saw the trailer, she was like, "Mommy, can we go see it tomorrow?" I was like, "No, it comes out in 2023. We have to
yeah, come
wait."
out early 20. Yeah, we got a couple of
Yeah.
more
So
months.
we were disappointed. Way more, a couple more months.
Yeah,
But yeah, we were really disappointed that we have to
wow,
wait till next year.
that's
yeah,
gonna be lit though, because I know that.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm spending my money. I'm going to support. And I think like we should do what Edwina said, and we should, say my new Ariel. Hashtag that. Go, like I said, go to the YouTube page and like the trailer. Let's support. Let's support. We're in a new age. We're in a new age and we're in a new era. Like if we're really as inclusive as we say that we are, then we need to show it through our actions. We need to be supportive. And like I said, let's give people their flowers while they're still here. There's been so much devastation, there's been so much loss and so much negativity that we've experienced over these last almost 3 years now, that we really need to focus on the things that are more important. And like Nat said, we literally do have bigger fish to fry than to be sitting on social media knocking somebody for their performance in the trailer of a movie. Not even, you didn't even see the whole movie, you didn't even watch the whole thing, you just saw a clip. You just saw a clip and decided that you
Yeah.
didn't like it.
But you don't
That
have.
one clip it says enough for me. I know it's gonna be a good movie.
But you don't
Yeah,
Like
have
I
to
said, I'm
watch it
excited.
because at the end of the day, it's for the kids. So if the
yeah.
Yeah.
kids so happen to see it at the dentist's office, at school, at a sleepover, whatever the case may be, they can make their own decisions on it. It's really not even about the adults. It's like,
But that's what I was saying earlier, Natalie. It's
let
the
them
who are the
enjoy
ones
that.
that are
That's
getting
their lane.
upset. Like
Right.
it's the
Hmm.
older ones. The little ones are just enjoying that it's a
Yeah.
new mermaid and she's African American and we're celebrating it. That's how it should be. Cause I want my daughter to realize that she could be anything she wants to be. You know, even if it's fake, if she thinks she wants to be a black mermaid, let her now. You see?
Well,
Because
I want
now when Christmas
to
comes
I
around,
want to
they're gonna start making black little mermaids now and black little more Barbies and little stuff to fit her, which is great because we really don't see that as much.
And that's what I was going to say too earlier. I'm grateful that my mom always, when it came to the holidays, my Santa was black. Our
yeah,
little elves were black. Our
yeah.
decorations were black. The angels. So, putting that into the mindset, and also movies like The Little Mermaid, putting that into the mindset of people that are young and impressionable makes them believe that, we can do anything when we put our minds to it. we can be that. Boom, boom, easily. Like anything that you can believe you can achieve. So I don't I don't hear anything that anybody else is saying. Like
True, true word.
what that shit.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you.
So we got a couple of comments on Facebook. We got a hi goddesses, y'all do a great job. Thank you for that. And another comment said that's the problem. They don't want white kids seeing and wanting that black mermaid image. And that's for those racist folks. It's for the people that have a problem with black people, whether they want to admit it or not. The closet racists, I call them, the ones that act like they don't have a problem, but they really do have a problem. They're just not out of the closet with their problem. And so those are the ones that we're saying, you know, you can keep your opinions to yourself. You can stay in the closet. You can still be a closeted racist. If you don't want to see the movie, then don't go see the movie. If you don't feel like this is an image that you want your child to see, then don't take them to see the movie. You are the parent, but you are teaching them at home about exclusion, not inclusion. And we should be in a state of inclusion at this point, including everyone, all people of color, not just whites.
Yeah,
Great
you're
point.
right.
Great
It's
point.
true. Great point, Brenna.
Only facts. I only heard
Yeah,
facts tonight.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. You know,
Anybody else have any closing comments, statements, anything before we close out for tonight?
no, just that, people need to do better. That's all I can say.
Do better.
It's 2022. It shouldn't be this way. It
Dis-
shouldn't be this way.
Disney did not make a mistake when they made
Yep.
that decision. So,
Yeah. Good job, Disney.
boom.
I don't know what happened. I'm back.
You're
We're
back.
gonna go watch the movie. Let's do like a girls, ladies, daughter, mom.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
fun.
a mommy and me. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have girls,
And
but
sister, and
I'll take my boy, or, take a
my
friend and go
sisters
see
and
the movie.
mom.
Yeah, that'd be
I'll
fun.
bring my mom.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be fun.
yeah, we should do
Yes.
that. And
Little
so,
Zoe and Mia and Brenna,
Yeah.
yeah, all of us. All of us girls having a girls' day, watching the movie and supporting Haley Bailey.
Fact.
And she deserves her flowers right now because she is definitely doing her thing, as is her sister. And we thank y'all for joining us for another episode of Real Chill Conversations. Make sure you go to our Instagram page, Real Chill Conversations. If you're on Facebook, add us on Facebook. The Facebook group is Real Chill Conversations. YouTube, Real Chill Conversations. We've got other streaming platforms that are going to be coming your way shortly, and a few other things in the works that we'll be telling y'all about in upcoming episodes. And make sure you tune in next Wednesday at 9:30 for another great episode. Ladies, thank you so much for your feedback and your comments on tonight's topic. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.